Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Upgrade Your Mindset with Luis Suarez. In this video, I'm going to talk about the contradictions, not in women, but a lot of you men. A lot of you guys ultimately want the opposite of what you initially attracted. We're going to get into it, but before that, can you hit that like button, please? But yeah, you can't buy a Lamborghini in a northern city and then expect it to drive in the snow. You can't go to McDonald's, a fast food place, eat McDonald's 5 days a week, and then complain you're getting fat. I'm going to use the typical analogy of turning a hoe into a housewife. This is what most of you guys do, and you don't even realize it. You can't have the chick that's sweeping the floor with her ass at the club, sweeping the floor at your house. It's not going to happen. A woman could evolve. A woman's never a finished product. She's susceptible to whatever man she's with. Depending on the man and the environment, a man can bring her in and completely rebuild this woman. But a woman that's doing that on a regular, every weekend, these IG models, these quote unquote bad bitches that you guys lust over, these voluptuous, hippopotamus ass, fake eyelashes, need attention seeking, need to be in front of a camera all the time. Yeah, them bitches. Them chicks, I don't know if there's any turning them back. But a lot of you guys are very surface level thinkers. You can't see beyond the fake bullshit that she's really pulling you in with. She gets that ring. And the crazy part about it is that there's suckers everywhere of all classes. We see NBA players getting played by porn stars. This is nothing new. We could go down the road of men not having fathers that taught them at an early age, or having the example that they got brought up on. They saw the way a strong man deals with a woman. Guys in this generation either grew up without a father, or they watched a woman dominate a man, and they think that that's what it is. That's the relationship. Women got game. They know how to get you suckers in, but you guys do not know how to get some of these women who are of quality. Like I said, women aren't a finished product. They come in, you gotta bring them into your program. A woman of quality is the woman that's open for that. She's open to following your lead, following your program. Once she becomes a reflection of you, there's a value in that woman. Contrary to what a lot of these guys say, there's so much negative emphasis in a lot of these channels in the communities about, female nature and a woman leaving you, don't get married and all that bullshit, right? But there's not a positive light put on if you actually handle your business, if you do things the way you're supposed to, the benefits and the beauty of having that type of relationship with a woman that is following your lead. But because a lot of you men are distracted with a lot of these hoes, a lot of these chicks that ain't worth shit, you think that's what you initially want. That's what meets the eye. But is that, if you're not thinking big picture, you're not thinking beyond, you're distracted with that female and you're dismissing the ones that could actually add some value to your life. And you tarnish a lot of good relationships, a lot of chicks who are actually down for you, man. What I'm talking about is men out here behaving like women. When we're talking about contradiction, who contradicts themselves the most? Women do. Women talk about they want a nice guy, but they always end up with some dude treating them like shit, right? Why is that? Could it ever occur to you that maybe that's the guy that she actually wants? She actually wants the dickhead. She actually wants the asshole, but she's trying to convince herself that the nice guy's better for her. But that's not really what it is. Initially, she can't see it. She can't see that the nice guy is actually not who she likes, and she's going to end up mistreating that motherfucker. But it's women who usually do that. Us men, we stay consistent. We know what we want, and we get what we want from the very beginning, and we know what to expect from it. We don't get something at the very beginning and then start complaining how, it's not working out for us, because we know what we're getting ourselves into. What I want guys to understand is that when you first, meet a woman, or you get into any type of situation, know what you're getting into initially and be prepared to deal with whatever that brings long term when it comes to managing and maintaining that situation. Whether, it's that hoe at the club or that chick that is a virgin, which, by the way, guys that talk about they want a virgin. Do you really want a woman that lacks the experience in the bedroom? I think not. Do you really want a woman that has only had you and then is curious of what else is out there? Because let's face it, just think about this. Are you, as a man, if you ever had just one sex partner your whole life, you don't think you're going to be curious about other women? You don't think when you go out, you're going to be looking at all these other females? What do you think a virgin's doing if she's only had you? You want a woman that's already got that shit out of her system. So guys, understand this. What you initially attract has to coincide with what you ultimately want. You got to think of the game from beginning to end. You can't just think about the beginning and let everything flow and happen. You have to know the story to your journey. And there's always an end goal. This Upgrade Your Mindset. Hit that like button. Share the video. Peace.